So, what you want to talk about?
I don't know, Pookie. What you want to talk about?
You want to talk about how we should be at the beach right now because it's beautiful out?
It has been pretty, that's for sure. But you got me burnt the other day, so.
I know. I don't know if you can see this, but yeah, you can. I can see it from over here. Like, that looks so red. I had a great time at the beach the other day, and I'm ready to go back and get burnt up some more.
I can't afford your sunscreen.
I was saying, we're talking about investing. We should be investing in some sunscreen.
For sure, yeah, for sure.
But
I definitely use a lot of it.
I got it on right now because I went on a walk earlier. I can smell it. Can you smell it? So today, aren't we going to talk about restlessness?
Yeah, baby, you want to talk about restlessness?
That's how I've been feeling. I don't know if anybody else has been feeling like that, but I've been feeling very restless.
What you think, it's the moon?
Typically, I would say, yeah. It might be, because I really haven't looked it up, to be honest with you. But I just think it's also has to do with me feeling like I need to like be doing something more. How do you feel?
No, I always feel that way.
Yeah.
I always feel like I can be doing more.
But you do a lot.
I think that's because I found my purpose.
I think so.
Yeah.
What's that?
To help people.
Yeah.
To basically figure out a way to transfer knowledge from one grade level to another. Right. Try to explain things in a way that everybody can understand.
Yeah. I'm trying to get my energy up, but I'm tired.
That was something very difficult for me a long time ago. I would say something and try to explain it to you and just get completely frustrated because I couldn't explain it to where you could understand it.
Yeah. But I feel like you are like that with a lot of people. They just don't continue to ask you like more questions.
Yeah, you keep pushing it.
And I push it because I want to know and I want to understand what you're saying because I want to be on the same page and on board with you.
Right.
But yeah.
So you think that makes you restless?
What?
Because you found your purpose?
I think so.
What you were meant to do.
I just feel like when I'm idle, when I'm sitting around, like yesterday we were watching like we did work, but we watched shows. Well, we did our taxes. That was like a long day worth of crap. But I felt bad about just sitting around watching a show that, you know, I thought I should be doing something else. Like I actually felt guilty about spending that time and dedicating it to a show instead of reading, writing, making videos, making content, helping, our business, because our time is very limited, So the free time that we do have, we have to spend on our business, and it just was rough, Well,
I'd say we've cut back big time on how many shows we're watching, which luckily for us,
sure.
A lot of shows are finally like finaleing.
Yeah, like our show Shameless is going to be done.
Yeah,
so that's something we used to watch every week. We're not going to, it's like done, like it's not coming back.
Yeah.
So, So
instead of replacing that show with another show, replace it with.
Yeah, like I don't,
purpose.
That's what I'm saying, like I don't even want to find another show or season to watch because I'm going to feel bad about that. Having to watch that. Or wanting to watch that.
Cancel the Netflix.
Right.
That we don't pay for.
We're not canceling that.
Hashtag thanks, Mom.
Hashtag thanks, Mom, too. But anyways, so yeah, I think that's the reason And I'm finally starting to realize that I actually enjoy doing work.
Mm-hmm.
And I enjoy doing the work that we need to do for our businesses. So.
That's great.
Yeah. But I'm tired, so that's why I'm trying, and we're both kind of like struggling with the energy levels right now, but, you know.
Taxes were definitely different this year. There were a lot of extra little things that were added in because of the stimulus packages and
unemployment,
and certain states decided to tax the unemployment and certain ones didn't.
Yeah.
Ours happened to be one that did.
Mm-hmm. And I had to do an extra step this year because I actually found out. I'm not saying that y'all should do this, but look into it. But I have a traditional IRA that I had through my other job. Is that right? Traditional IRA?
Well, you rolled it over from...
I rolled
your 401k over from Harris Teeter into a traditional IRA.
Through my bank. So I've had it sitting there not putting any money into it for at least 10 years.
So instead of not getting a refund, I'm like, hey, why don't you put $400 into your IRA for last year?
Yeah, and ended up getting money back for it. They paid me.
And they'll get you the money back.
They paid me to put money in my own account. So I'm like, all right, no brainer, cool. I mean, I got an extra little money from the stimulus to roll in my, traditional IRA that I haven't contributed to in 10 years. Let's do it. Like, I'm not trying to pay nothing.
But yeah, in a normal year, you probably wouldn't have done that, but.
Right. But I think that just that whole process, it was draining and it took more time than I thought it did. And I didn't even do half the stuff. Nate was the one making the spreadsheets for us and trying to make sure we had all of our money accounted for. So,
yeah, and business is hard to keep up when you're small.
Yeah.
You know exactly what everything is for, and you have to write that down. I try to do it, and a lot of people use QuickBooks to do it, but we choose to do it with an Excel spreadsheet.
Mm-hmm. And I feel like I feel like that's some of the purposes, you found that you're really good at. I don't know if you enjoy doing it, but you really helped me out doing that, because I would be struggling and sitting there trying to figure all that out by myself.
Yeah, you got to figure out how much the products cost you, how much your customer paid for them. You got to separate the tax part, sales tax from it. Mm-hmm.
But that's what I'm saying. Like you took that over and went with it. So your purpose was helping people. That's where we're tying this into. Like, you actually helped me figure all that out. Whether or not you like to do it, it could be part of one of your purposes. Sometimes we don't have, we might not like what our purposes are.
Like I say, in 2006, I made $12,000 over summer. But my mother had claimed me in her standard deduction that year. So I ended up owing like $4,000 in taxes. In that semester, I only got $5,000 to go to school. Mm-hmm. So, set up a payment plan and all that stuff. And then I decided to educate myself on taxes, and I took a free course at Jackson Hewitt to learn how to do taxes, and they gave us 2 free huge books, and I went through it, and then I've just kept up with the changes they've come up from.
Did you enjoy doing that?
No. Absolutely not.
I was going to say, some people enjoy it. I didn't know if you were one of those people or not.
I think that's going to be one of the points of this podcast, is like sometimes you have to do things that you hate.
I don't like doing that.
Like,
I want to do things I like to do.
I wouldn't say that I hated it or nothing. But it's not something that
you'd rather be out
I would want to be my career.
You'd probably be wanting to be out on the beach or something.
But you really think about it though, when you talk to a CPA and they want $1,300 a year just to file your taxes.
Yeah.
At your
I now
business
didn't have to
taxes.
pay you nothing, Pookie.
All right.
Who's the lucky one in this scenario?
You.
Yeah.
Absolutely you.
I agree with that.
But yeah, I never wanted to be in a situation again where I was caught off guard with taxes. You know, I should be able. Everyone in the United States should be educated on taxes. Unfortunately, our education system doesn't go through that, so you have to find other avenues. H&R Block, Jackson Hewitt, TurboTax, they all have training programs for taxes, and
are they free like that, or is it just so happen?
Yeah, usually they're free just because they're looking for people to do taxes for people. And
That's cool.
And they don't require that you end up working for them or anything like that. It's not like a CPA certification. You're kind of like doing it under them if they hired you.
Right.
So, you know. But that's how I learned how to do it, you know, and I had done my taxes by hand for a long time until they came up with this free software.
Yeah.
Where you just file it for free. So, I still have to file my state one for free because my state one by hand because
they charge you $14.99.
Yeah, they try to charge you for it.
Negative. So ours is sitting in the mail right now.
Which is always like they charge you for it and you end up owing money. So it's like, why would I pay you if I'm gonna owe money? Yeah. So.
Yeah, I'm not paying you even more when I have to write a bigger check anyways. Like that's not. Nope.
So, yeah, I would say I'm definitely more restless because of business. I really like business a lot.
And time management. I guess time management for me, like the more and more I do other things, even if it's like, it's just other things, whether it's, I need a 20-minute nap. I mean, sometimes you need to do things that are good for your mental health, but feeling bad about taking a nap or watching a show for entertainment, like I'm very choosy, or I'm trying to be more conscious of being choosy of what I do with my time because we don't have a lot of it. Like I feel like I just have so much to do in that I'm running out of time to do it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
So I don't know why I feel that way. I just feel that way.
I'm saying sometimes when you're trying to get a business off the ground, you have to do stuff you don't like to do, and that's so like right now we're trying to get a jerky business off the ground, you know, and you know sometimes that's going to require me to sleep only 6 hours a night, or even 5 hours a night. So
I'm about to say you only had like 4 or 5 last night.
Yeah, so I can get up and continue to work on the website and continue to work on the back end stuff. So when orders come in, you know, they can be fulfilled on time and get to the right customer and
work out the kinks of the website, and
you know,
that's a lot. But once it's done, it'll be great and it's manageable, but just getting it there to that point, even content, like creating content like that's a constant thing.
Right.
You know, my mind is always, I don't actually sit there and I'm not sitting down and doing it right now, but I'm getting a lot of ideas that I'm having to sort through my brain because I'm getting them all randomly. And then I see how it works in my head, but then I have to explain it to you. And sometimes you don't get it, but I have a clear vision of what I want.
Right.
I just have to figure out how to make it happen. So that's the part that for me, the restlessness part. And the struggle is getting the idea and then making it happen on paper to where I want it to look like a certain way. So I'm still, you know, struggling with that. I also want to do another book, so I'm restless on that, you know.
Yeah, London and the Googly Goo's been doing so well. I mean, it's very, very promising to keep doing books. So
yeah.
you can pick up London and the Googly Goo on Amazon.
But I also want to do like young adult novels, like still
what you're actually good
kids.
at. You're actually really good at making up stories and
Yeah.
filling in content for characters, and you wrote London and the Googly Goo for your niece. Mm-hmm. Based on where she's at in her life, and you'll probably. I see the series going where as she grows up, you grow the series up with her.
Yeah, that's definitely 100% what's going to happen. Yeah. But it's
I mean,
Restless. I can't rush her to grow up any faster. Her birthday's in two weeks, and
happy birthday, London.
Happy birthday. Maybe still got to get you something.
Nah.
It might be a little late. But I love you anyways.
But yeah, you so I mean, even London and the Goo, you had an idea that was completely different than the original idea. Mm-hmm. And it turned out amazing. So
thank you. I had to be patient with myself too on that, because I didn't want to come up with another idea, but
so it's very awesome how when you're restless.
I ain't reckless. I mean, I am sometimes.
when you're restless like that.
Like this weekend, was reckless with my food, and I shouldn't have been. But go ahead.
I mean,
when you're
the food was good.
The food was good, but it was reckless because I didn't want to eat junk, but I did anyways. Go ahead.
Well, quit eating the cake all the time.
What cake? If we had cake and you ate it all and didn't tell me, I'm gonna be mad. Anyways, when you're restless, what? I'm sorry, I know that was on.
So now I got 2 points, but yeah, when you're restless like that and your view completely changes, it's almost like it was fate or destiny for it to have happened that way.
God, higher power,
definitely stepped in and changed that story for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But
what was your second point, sir?
I don't know now.
Dang.
You already know that happens to me.
Something about food. We were talking about food and cake and stuff like that.
Oh, to be on a health thing, so I'm walking down the, I guess it'd be the baking aisle where you get sugar and stuff. But a box caught my eye. It said keto brownie. I'm like, oh, how did they get a brownie with no carbs in it?
You didn't bring it home?
No, I looked at the back of the box.
Oh,
I looked at the calories.
Oh no!
Let's say they branded this as a keto
friendly,
and it had like
it
had like 13 carbs per brownie in it, which is not terrible, but
it's a lot less than 50.
Yeah, probably a lot. Yeah, definitely a lot less than 50.
But
they replaced it with sugar alcohols, right? So sugar alcohols are very bad for you. So
everything should be in moderation. I'm struggling with that, but
yeah. But
I'm trying to do things in moderation. We're a very go big or go home people, or go out people. Instead of going home, we go out. But yeah, back to the restless part.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard for 2021 not to go out to eat when they're giving us 100% off our meals this
for
year.
Business.
For business.
Oh.
So it's gonna be definitely hard.
There's some good places in at least where we're at. Not as many as you would find in a big city, but I went to a restaurant in downtown, very reasonably priced. I had quinoa. Like a quinoa tuna bowl, like what you would get at like Chipotle, but on the water, So it had tuna, quinoa, avocados, beans, mango slices, like tangerine slices, and it was really good. And it was at lunch, granted, but it was really good, and it was decently priced. The places we like to go to are cheap. And
cheap food is not always healthy.
It's not always healthy, and we don't make the best decisions because we do go to those places and get the same thing. So,
Matter of fact, you order it so much that they just automatically bring it to you.
Mm-hmm.
You don't even have to ask you anymore.
Love that. Oh my gosh, it's so great. And we get all of our stuff before everybody else. I just feel like a superstar. But anyways, that's because we did good tipping and we're great people. So no, but we would just have to bring our clients and have our client meals somewhere, that have a little bit more healthier options.
Yeah.
And we probably have to go early too, because I ain't trying to spend dinner prices.
Right.
On some food.
Alright.
So we got a busy week this week, which is also making me feel restless. Things are starting to pick up a lot around here. Travel is starting to pick up a lot. There's a lot more influx of people.
Packed, for sure.
So, we're just seeing that steady pickup. I mean, and it's getting nicer out. So, trying to get through this so we can go walk on the beach. Still have to go to the gym. Still have to come home, eat dinner.
Yes.
Work on the business.
So what do you do?
Put up stuff around our house. We have we have a lot to do.
Yeah. So what do you do when you got a big long list of stuff to do? What do you do?
Well, if you're Nate and Meredith, you wait till the very last minute on the very last day and try to do all of it. For example, taxes are due. At least we got them.
I didn't wait till the last day.
We got them 2 days.
I still had 3 more days.
Yeah.
And we could have extended it too.
That's true.
Don't be calling me out, girl.
I mean, I'm calling myself out too. But we like to wait till the last minute because if something more fun comes up, if there's especially, I keep talking about the beaches, I really want to go. There's the beach right now. It's 70 degrees outside.
75.
It's beautiful.
It's beautiful.
Perfect. All I want to do is be out there right now. And that's definitely my priority is shifted. I'm trying to go to the beach, then, come back and work on the business.
So what word did you just say right there?
Prioritize.
Prioritize. So you prioritize your most important things first.
Beach. Well, podcast.
So
beach.
Podcast was number 1.
Beach. It was number 1 for Nate.
Number 1 for Meredith too. There for you.
So, okay.
Yeah.
Prioritize, which has, we've been doing a pretty good job with prioritizing what we need to do.
So last week, my number 1 priority was to get the website for Sin's Crunchy Jerky up and running.
You did.
So you can go get, Sin's Crunchy Jerky right now at sinscrunchyjerky.com.
And you can put your order in online.
And you can put your order in online now.
On the beautiful website that Nate created.
So it's not, it's a secured, checkout from your phone. You can do it with PayPal. You can do it,
any form of payment.
You can do it MasterCard, Visa, all that stuff. And you're not having to give somebody your credit card information over the phone or,
It's perfect. He did a great job. He prioritized that. He made it happen. And, I know Cynthia's really, really appreciative of it. And the customers are really appreciative of it too because they get to order online. And, my priority was getting the word out. So I basically invited everybody from my Facebook list and posted it on Snapchat, Instagram to let people know hey, y'all have been supporting us, whether it be my book, whether it be our website or our business Ensorsale, whether it's, so what you want to talk about podcasts. I wanted all y'all to know that was my priority to let all y'all know that we also have another venture, which is helping and being part owners of Sin's Crunchy Jerky. So I'm trying to help y'all out because this good jerky is good. And I wanted you to know that I was a part of it. We were a part of it. So you like us, you'll like this.
Well, let me tell you. when we say that this jerky is keto, it's got 1 carb in it, not 13. So, get your jerky if you're on keto. Keto works great in the summertime. You're trying to get that summer beach body.
Yeah, and Cynthia prioritized what she needed to. She's trying to do as many orders as she can. to get it out and going. And she just told us that she got her family member to do logo. So that'll be super exciting to see. Super cute logo idea. So she has her priorities in line. We have ours. You know, we all have to kind of be in sync together. We have ours in line.
Yes, we have our roles in the business.
Oh, I thought you said rolls.
Yeah, rolls.
No, like
eating rolls.
Like going to Logan's and getting some rolls, or Texas or Sagebrush and getting some rolls. So anyways,
you better get in that kitchen and make us some rolls.
The last time I tried to make bread, I forgot the most important ingredient, which was yeast. Rising, so it didn't even rise. And the Nate said they were trying to eat it, looking all like cute. He's like, "Oh,
it's all right.
It's all right." And he's eating it. And I'm like, "This is not good." Like, I know you're trying to make me feel better. So I'm not gonna make bread right now. I did buy real yeast. I bought a different type of yeast. It's not that I forgot yeast altogether. I just didn't buy the right yeast. But regardless, when you said rolls, I thought you meant like rolls.
Yeah, with butter and all that. Yeah.
So we each have our keto, so we each have our rolls.
We're not doing keto, but
we each have our rolls.
Yeah.
Not buttered rolls, but roles that we play.
I mean, that's the important part of partnership, is that everybody has their different skills that we can come together and make something happen. You know.
Yep.
So Meredith's really good at talking to people and giving out samples.
So are you too, though. So are you.
You know, I'm good on the back end with, you know, website design, and
he tries to give me too much credit.
Social media and advertising, and
I feel like what I contribute is like the idea part, but I have to figure out how to like make it happen. I got all these good ideas. I just gotta make them happen. I find the right people to make it happen. So, as far as creation and stuff, creation wise.
Yeah, so I mean that kind of stuff, like if you don't start prioritizing your work, you're definitely going to be restless, because you're going to not know what direction to go in. But, you know, a lot of times when people talk about restlessness, especially in my life, in my past, you know, people have talked about ADD, OCD, you know, anxiety, you know, stuff like that. Whereas when you find that purpose, all of a sudden all that comes into a focus, instead of you being all over the place. And that's something that I had to learn as an adult, because I was anxious because I was pulling myself in too many directions. Right?
And I still ask you now.
I'm trying to do too much when I needed to prioritize what I was doing, what was more important.
And I still ask you now, if you feel overwhelmed, what I need to do to help. Because sometimes I feel like I'm overwhelmed and I'm not doing anything or as much, and I don't know if I'm feeding off of your energy. So I have to, you know, he's very good at delegating, and like he doesn't do it a lot, but taking control of the situation, like, and just becoming the leader in it. Like when we were fixing up our house, you delegated, you told people what to do, and you made it happen. Like, you know what I mean? Like you were a good leader to tell everybody, here's your role, this is what I'm doing. Like, you're good at taking control of a situation. And I need that, because I'm not that. I mean, I'm good at it, but I'm not that good at it. Well, you're good at it. You don't come across rude.
I mean, a lot of times society comes off with saying that ADD and OCD and anxiety is a bad thing, like, but that's something that is given from nature for a purpose. And when you can put that stuff to a purpose, it actually ends up helping you and being a gift, not a hindrance. You know, and me being able to focus that into my skills and my skill set, you know, have really
helped you grow.
Yeah, help me grow and help us build businesses and
find a purpose.
the purpose is definitely coming together. And say you mentioned the, delegation on the house. Well, I think first of all you have to realize that you're not good at everything, right?
That's true.
And that is very difficult when you are actually good at a bunch of stuff. Not everybody's like that, but I'm a person that I'm not amazing at everything, but I'm good at a lot of things. Mm-hmm. But I had to realize that, there's somebody out there that can do this better than I can. And when you find that person, you let them run with it.
Right.
So Meredith's got the gift of the gab. I try to get her talking and let her run.
You just let me run my mouth.
So... but yeah, we wanted to come on here today and talk about how we were feeling. We're feeling definitely excited, and that excitement is turning into, restlessness. And it's restlessness because we want to share this with the world. Mm-hmm. When you find a product that you really believe in, and you're working night and day, to make sure that everyone gets a chance to have it. And right now we're giving away free samples at crunchyjerky.com.
It'll be in the link description or whatever.
The discount code is free sample.
Is it free dash sample?
No, just free
sample together.
Space.
Free space sample.
Yep, it's written in the description of the product. So
okay, that's good. Get you a free sample.
So get you a free sample if you want to get one.
Or just jump straight to the bag. Like the big bag, look, a lot of people don't even need a free sample because the bag, like it's just so good. Mm-hmm. People have been skipping the free sample. Like when I first tried it, I didn't try a free sample. I just went straight to the big Omega big bag.
Well, I mean, we knew who was cooking it.
Yeah, that's true.
That's
true.
Saying?
Cynthia's amazing.
Some people haven't tried Cynthia's cooking before, and if they feel they want to try a sample first, we're willing to give that to you for free because we believe
that you'll come back.
That you're gonna love this, and you're
want to buy more.
You're not only gonna want to buy more, but you're gonna want to have a weekly supply. Mm-hmm. I think one lady called Cynthia her drug dealer. Because
shout out Heather.
Because she needed
Heather.
Her
and I'm just gonna say Heather is a huge supporter. I love Heather. Me and Cynthia both know Heather from back in the hotel days, and she's just an amazing person. She supported our business, from day one. Mm-hmm. She's just a good person, and she definitely loves Cynthia's crunchy jerky. So
we're very happy.
Sin's crunchy jerky, but shout out Heather. I know I'm speaking on behalf of Cynthia too, because she would say this. We both appreciate you, girl. Keep doing big things over there where you're at.
But yeah, we just wanted to come and talk about why we were restless this week. I can't sleep. I'm only sleeping like 5 hours. I'm so excited, for this opportunity.
I will say that I'm having some deep sleep.
You're sleeping hard. Yeah.
I'm sleeping hard, and that's not normal, but I still wake up and know that what I have to do for the day and what I want to get done. But I feel like when I'm just sitting around, it doesn't affect my sleep like it's affecting yours, but like I'll find myself talking about something and my leg is just going at it. Like I'm ready to just like jump in and go. Like that's how I've been feeling, or feeling like I need to do something and do something more. But I am sleeping hard. I'm just saying, like, knock on wood, hopefully I'm sleeping good tonight. But yeah, restlessness affects everyone differently. So
yeah, for sure.
But anyways, I didn't mean to interrupt.
But it's very easy for me to wake up now, like, oh, it's 5:30, 4:30, 4 o'clock. I'm up. I'm ready to work. Whereas if you're in something that you're not enjoying, you're like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. I don't want to wake up. There's no reason to rush.
Yeah.
stuff like that. It's definitely a different mindset when you find something that you were meant to do.
For sure.
Or that you really believe in, and you get the opportunity to build it. Like I said, check out senscrunchyjerky.com. Follow it on Facebook. To say we'll give you a free sample.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the code for that. The discount code for that is free sample. I say we've been restless.
Mm-hmm. Now I'm about to go take my energy out on the beach. So I'm Meredith.
And I'm Nate.
We out.
This is the So What You Want to Talk About podcast. Make sure to like, follow, comment, share with somebody. If this helps you.
Subscribe,
yeah. Definitely do that too.
Yeah, that's a big one.
And we're out.
Yeah, we're out.
Peace.
See ya.